Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder, Pat Trading Partners, along with Bob Iacino. So, another big move up in Bitcoin. Let me move the retracements up here. Went through the levels. We didn't get much of a pausing bar. I got to move a couple big retracements up here. So this gives us some really nice clusters. This wasn't really a strong pausing bar. I haven't got many pausing bars up here. At this point, we're going to raise it all the way up. All the levels have been hit. So then we're going to bring this over here too to give us our next really major levels. All right, so let's see what that does. First, I've already pulled back beyond the 12.5% pullback from this last run up. We have this strong cluster between a longer 12.5% and a 25% right in the middle of the rotation zone. So I'd be watching this about this 10,230 area to 10,300 area for some key support. And you know how we do those rotations with a trend line. We've already talked about that in other videos. If that's broken through, we're looking at 10,000 again as key support, and then below that, if 10,000 didn't hold, we'd be looking at 98.17 area. So let's see what we have on the next push upwards. Interesting enough, the 11,553 is a 50% retracement from the all-time highs. So that's going to be an interesting little area to watch. I'm going to be focused on 11,700, and then we have a major cluster, 11,012, 174 to 234. So I'm just going to focus on 12,200 on the next key areas higher. Switching over to the daily chart. See, we're starting to pull away pretty rapidly from the rotation zone, and you know that we rejoin. So if we break below this 10,220 or 10,230 area, start watching for that bigger pullback. The rotation zone is coming in right now, right about 9,600. So watch as that converges with that 9,800 level as key support should we break below today's low. Switching over to Ethereum. So again, we were watching for this 304 level, clearly went through. Next major level, already updated the retracements, was about 325, got up to 315 so far. Update some of these other levels and see what clusters we have above. If anything looks good, can take some of these other ones off also. They're getting old and stale. Those are minor ones. Here's the major ones. So, all right, we've already pulled back. Oh, I got another one to update too. Where's that coming from? There we go. Right to there. Okay. So we have a really nice cluster right here. If we break below 30150, be watching for a pullback to about 293 area right in here. We expand that right in here with the bottom of the rotation zone. If the top of the rotation zone does not hold, that's the next key area. We'll be watching for a rotation up, and then we'll switch out to the daily chart on a rally above this 315.85. Now I'll be watching for about, those aren't really strong levels there. Let me see something right here. Let me go back to the big swing here. All right, that gives us a really nice cluster here. So we'll be watching for 327. So you can watch from that old thing, 325 to 327. Then we're looking at about 337. Then we're looking at 357 to level C upside. It does look like we're getting a divergence here on the 4 hour. So much higher high in price, lower high, so we can be prepared. You know, you don't just go, oh, there's a divergence, we have to get a bigger pullback, but I'm always prepared once I do see a divergence that we're running out of momentum. So I am prepared to watch for those lower levels should this 302 area break down. Should we not rotate up below that? Our major area out the daily now is coming in about 282 with the rising rotation zone, and that would be the 37.5% pullback from this run up. So again, especially breaking below to this cluster and today's low, then I'd be watching definitely for this 282 area. So we have for you in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and we'll talk to everyone soon. Bye for now.